What's going on, wrestler family? Welcome back to the channel. It is finally Friday, guys. We made it. And we're closer to Christmas, so there's a lot to celebrate at this moment. Now, I don't know what you guys have been going through this week or whatever you're going through right now, but hopefully by watching this video, I can contribute to you guys having a better day. So what we're going to check out now is WWE wrestlers breaking characters in 2024. And before we get started, guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join the family. Let's get into it.
Sometimes someone roasts you so hard that you have to laugh. On Raw, Sheamus and Drew McIntyre were having a personal and heated exchange. Then, Drew decides to throw this at Shamo.
Before you were injured, it was banger after banger after banger. But since you've returned,
Drew is nasty for this.
It looks to me like it's been burger after burger after burger.
Dude, I was dying laughing at this moment. And this got to be the greatest burger promotion of all time, because after this episode of Raw, guess what I did? I ordered a burger after a burger after a burger that same night. I don't know what it did, but hey, if Burger King don't pick this man up and give him a sponsor or a Culver's or whatever, you guys fell off, bro. You guys fell off. Get him in the bag.
There's not a single person R-Truth can't get to break character, and Damian Priest learned this the hard way. During a backstage segment, Truth took the liberty of booking Finn Balor in a match against Tommaso Ciampa. Watch Damian Priest's reaction.
Why me?
Oh, my bad. I know you was afraid of Ciampa. Adam, squash that. Finn is a scaredy cat. We not gonna be
scaredy cat? I know scaredy cat.
In fact, R-Truth is so good, he doesn't even need to be in the room to get you to crack. The next week, Judgment Day was watching a promo video that featured R-Truth.
Tom and Nick Mysterio, even though I never met Nick, he's still my brother.
After the video, Damian Priest had to cover his mouth so fans couldn't see him laughing. Sometimes, though, wrestlers break character for more serious reasons. At SummerSlam...
Bro, how do people work with... How do people work with R-Truth and not laugh every single, just the way he looks when he comes out to, like, before he even crack a joke? It's just hilarious. There's some people out there that got like funny laughs, or just the way that they look when they're about to crack a joke. It's just hilarious. I don't know how, if I was a wrestler, there's no way I can be booked as a heel involving any type of segment that involves R-Truth. There's no way. I would lose my job.
LA Knight fought Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Paul performed a number of high-risk moves, and a couple of times, LA Knight discreetly broke character to make sure his opponent was okay. Thankfully, Logan was alright, and the two had a phenomenal SummerSlam match. Cody Rhodes is easily one of the best talkers on the mic, but so is Roman Reigns.
Hey, anybody got a kid that needs to be kissed? Do you want an autograph? Because Cody will pull your kid out here and make him a part of his entrance.
WWE's mission statement is to put smiles on people's faces, and wrestlers will do just about anything to make sure that happens, even break character. Despite being one of the nastiest women on the roster, Liv Morgan saw an opportunity to make a young fan's day and took it.
Liv, can I get this?
Oh, that's dope.
Now, this just needs to be seen to be believed.
That's dope.
So on SmackDown, Bianca Belair and Dakota Kai were having a match. One spot called for Dakota to grab Belair's braid and yank her down. However, Dakota Kai couldn't grab the hair, so Bianca had to help her out. However, the botch caused Dakota Kai to laugh, so she had to cover her mouth to prevent fans from seeing her breaking character. That's two character breaks back to back.
Dakota Kai is so adorable,
man.
man.
Had to see it. Wrestling fans are known for finding ways to amuse themselves during shows, and the fans in Berlin were no different. During Randy Orton and Gunther's match, the crowd began doing the wave. Orton tried, but couldn't hold it together, and began laughing and even got into it with the fans. Honestly, at this point in his career, Orton has completed the main game and is just doing side quests. On the October 25th, 2024 episode of SmackDown, Randy Orton was a little late to the arena. Orton's boss, Triple H, made his displeasure known, which caused Randy to crack.
I would have preferred not to do this out here, Randy, but since you can never seem to show up to work on time, which we can talk about later.
A wrestler was asked such a bad question that it caused her to break character. Before she faced Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, Io Sky was taking questions from the press. Now, as you hear this question, keep in mind that Io Sky is part of Damage Control and has Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane as allies.
You're gonna go up against Liv Morgan. Are you gonna come with backup? Because she has Raquel in her corner. Who's gonna be in your corner when you go up against Liv?
So I am the member of Damage Control.
No. I understand that. So you're gonna So as being a member, but are you gonna have all of them in your corner? Are you gonna pick one or just?
Now this was pretty heartwarming to see.
He tried to save it too. He was like, "Are you gonna have one or two?" Like, come on, bro. Like, just. I know it's embarrassing. I get it. I feel for the guy, but just take the L, pass the microphone over, and just move on, bro. You blew the moment. I appreciate his attempt, but there was no way you were going to save that interviewing a wrestler knowing that they're a part of a faction, asking them who's going to have their back. That's just not going to work. But salute to the guy, man. I hope he's doing okay.
Randy Orton and Kevin Owens teamed up to take on Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Randy and KO won, but after getting the pin, Orton broke character and gave his opponent a pat, letting the young wrestler know he did a good job. This next moment was not shown on TV, and for good reason. On the February 16th, 2024 episode of SmackDown, The Rock joined Roman Reigns and the Bloodline and thus turned heel or became a bad guy.
Tonight, it is official. You all, right now, live on Fox, have broken an all-time indoor attendance record.
Oh, yeah.
Not only for the city of Salt Lake, but for the entire state of Utah. Congratulations.
Oh, my God. This is so crazy.
Well, here's the record you broke. You broke the all-time record for the largest gathering of trailer park trash The Rock has ever seen.
Oh
my
God.
God.
Became the enemy of the people that night. But take a look at what happened afterward. After the show went off the air,
he said
the
worse.
One broke character and started interacting with the fans. He even gave a young child a fist bump. This wasn't the only character-breaking moment that happened off air either. A few months later,
bro, I miss The Rock coming in and cooking the cities. I miss that, man. I know there's some people he went too far by calling people crackheads and all kind of stuff, but still, it was so. I'm looking for the Rock to come back, obviously for the Bloodline story, but just for him to cook the city by city. I want to be in attendance when he's there to cook my city, right? Which sounds crazy, but it's hilarious.
In August, the live fans were treated to a massive 8-man tag team match between the Awesome Truth, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, and the Judgment Day. The good guys won, and afterward, everyone started eating. All 4 members of Judgment Day weren't having any of it though. Well, except for one.
I think it's kind of cool.
Damien then broke character and gave everyone exactly what they wanted. If you
that is what got his babyface turn started.
Video, think again. Truth is so good, he can even make his boss break character.
Yeah.
I know a good magician when I see one. He just made titles appear out of thin oxygen.
Besides our Truth, though, Pat McAfee is also pretty good at making people break character.
I love our Truth.
And by people, I mean Michael Cole.
Ricochet so quick as a puma. You want to talk about how quick pumas are? I think as a whole.
You know what I love about this too? I love the fact that Michael Cole is so free ever since Vince has been gone. I haven't seen Michael Cole seem to have so much fun on the announcement table, and he has before. I'm not gonna act like he hasn't before, but I've never seen him so loose as far as being on the announcement table until now. Since Vince has been gone, since Pat has been a part of the team, it's so good to see him this way, man. He absolutely deserves to be able to have fun at his job because he's been putting in so much work for a long time. Now, regardless of how you feel about him as an announcer, that's neither here nor there. But he definitely deserved it. He put the work in. He deserved to have fun at his job.
Excited to see that video of that.
Oh my God, I was just not expecting that response from him.
He's a brick house. There's no other way to describe it. I mean, that's just
there's other ways to describe it, but I get your point.
Snoop Dogg is actually pretty good at making people break too.
We got tables in Philadelphia.
Oh, we got picnic tables? Well, hey, boo-boo, here comes Yogi Bear with a picnic table.
It's very rare for a male fan to make a female wrestler break character, but this guy did it. On a September 2024 episode of Raw, a sign in the crowd caught Selena Vega's attention. The sign said, "Michael Trindad has the best seat in the house." Michael Trindad was Selena Vega's father, and he tragically died during the September 11th attacks. This kind gesture made Selena Vega tear up right before her match. since
that
the
explained it. I thought she was just like, okay, guys, I didn't know anything about that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not gonna try to pretend like I know every little detail about everything. But I remember her tearing up in that match, and I thought it was because she was in Puerto Rico, and it was just a huge moment for her. That the moment was just overwhelming for her to the point where she was crying like tears of joy. I didn't know it came from that sign. Wow, that sign, that fan is amazing for doing that. That's really, really dope.
Came out in January 2024, no one in WWE has been allowed to acknowledge Vince McMahon. Drew McIntyre tried to tiptoe around this, and CM Punk let him cook.
And everybody's finally starting to realize what I've known all along, that Drew McIntyre has always been the chosen one.
Ooh, this was crazy. This was crazy.
Chosen one. Who chose you? Who? What was his name? Huh? You got the balls to say you're the chosen one? Tell me.
Wade Barrett and Corey Graves are two commentators who give off similar energy. So which one do you think would break the other?
Right here. Unfortunately, being a deadbeat dad is apparently a lifetime sentence.
It's too much, Wade.
The first match of the second night of WrestleMania 40 was between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Rollins was defending his World Heavyweight Championship, but despite a hard-fought battle, Seth didn't win. After the match, Rollins started to get emotional. Most fans thought Seth was staying in character and crying because
I thought it was because of his injury.
However, you can see Seth Rollins mouthing the words, "You earned that effing belt," breaking character and congratulating his opponent. But even the bad guys break character too. Later that night, Cody Rhodes defeated Roman Reigns to finally win the WWE Championship. It was a very emotional moment, and while everyone saw what was going on in the ring, most people missed what was happening 20 yards away. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman quietly embraced in a hug, thanking each other for the long journey they had been on together.
Yeah, that was all over social media. I remember seeing that. That was kind of... That hit here. That hit here to see that. And I thought that was just like, you know, I know it's very dramatic, but I thought that like, okay, is this the moment where Roman's going to be gone? Is this the moment he finally just, you know, rides into the sunset? Because I thought at that point, I was like, there's no way he can top what he did as far as being champion for this long. This is the best that Roman has ever been. This is the longest he's ever been a champion. So I thought that he was going to ride it to the sunset, and then maybe Paul Heyman was going to move on to someone else, which honestly would have been a bad idea financially, and you know, given what they have in store for the bloodline right now, it wouldn't make any sense for him to retire at that moment. But you just never know, bro. I didn't think Austin was going to retire when he retired until they made the announcement. So yeah, that's that.
Now, if you want to see how Damian Priest...
Yeah, anyway, those are the you know, wrestlers breaking characters in 2024. So what do you guys think? What are your favorite moments from 2024 when wrestlers broke characters? Let me know in the comment section. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Salute, peace, have a great day.